Hi, I'm Rosario from Outspoken UK. I'm here at Passing Cloud in Hackney, North London for Lyrically Challenged, an event organised by our friend MC Angel. We are here asking people about their views on homophobias in rap and hip-hop industry. What's your opinion about homophobias in the rap and hip-hop industry?
At the end of the day, I think like an artist should be themselves regardless. In terms of audience, like if they're talking about, I don't know, if a girl's rapping about another girl or talking about another girl in their song, in terms of putting that out to society, sometimes they like to cover it up because of the market that they're appealing to. But I think like it shouldn't be a thing. It should just be who you are. And
I think people need to be more open-minded and accept people for who they are as well.
If your favorite rapper comes out today and say they were gay, will you still buy that single?
Yeah.
So, pick up off you like you won't regret when you're old. Yeah, you start at the back. Don't let that phase you. You make the first move. Now your cards are on the table. When it gets rough and you feel you've had enough, don't give up and get your mind stay tough. Don't let yourself drop. Don't give haters satisfaction. If it was too easy, wouldn't be worth having. It's a beautiful struggle. Your own little hustle. He smiles bigger than his while he's earning double, but forget the wages. Who's stacking papers if you're in the right lane? Money won't affect your greatness. Don't let nobody cuss you if you're doing what you love. When you reach the top, they'll be the one sucking up.
What do you think about homophobias in the hip-hop industry?
I think there's no problem with it. It's each their own, and if that's their choice, then it's fair enough. No one's going to discriminate anyone.
Seeing as you're in the entertainment industry, you're a stylist, you must have have you ever come across any gay person in the hip-hop industry? Because I'm sure fashion is completely different to music, isn't it?
Fashion's completely different to music, but it's all the same. Like, you never really ask questions or push people, and you never really know, so like you just treat everyone as the same, and even if you do know, you'd still treat them as the same anyway. So
have you come across anyone who's gay in the hip-hop industry throughout your career so far?
So far, no, but if I did, I wouldn't pursue them as anyone different to whoever I hang out with.
By the leaders and the high achieving. That's what the record books would have us believing. But if you read between the lines, if you look behind the lies, you find that real life, real history, is not written by the winners, it is written by the losers.
If an artist comes out today and say they were gay, will you still buy that record?
Yeah, absolutely. Like anyone can do anything. Like whether they're gay, straight, I don't think sexuality should matter. If you're talented at something, if you're a talented rap artist, then that's what you do. And I think, it's a gay rapper, that would be a fresh voice. It's not normally represented by hip hop, so yeah, I'll listen to it.
Will you buy the music?
I would buy the music if the music was good. The fact that their sexuality would not matter for me. I wouldn't not buy it because they're gay.
Why do you think the industry has presented a macho persona about the hip hop industry?
I guess like it's the origins of hip hop. A lot of it comes from quite a macho alpha male culture. And perhaps homosexuality finds it doesn't have much of a voice within that. But I think hip hop as a genre is spreading wider, across the culture and opening up a bit more. So hopefully in the future, more different cross sections of the community will have a voice in it.
Right now, it's really open out here. There's a lot of gays, especially around here, Dalston. Never used to be like this around here, but now it is. So it'll be accepted around here. But with the deep hip hop people, it won't work. I don't think. So
definitely, a gay would have a big task on his hand. He'd be rejected and mocked by a lot of people, but hey, that's part of the challenge, though, isn't it?
Be careful where he's going and what he's doing. He'll have to plan what he's doing as well.
Yeah, he'd get so much abuse to begin with. He'd be up against it, but I think a lot of the most successful rappers started their career by being up against it.
A lot of people say there are quite a number of gay rappers in the industry, but they just hide it. Why do you think they hide it?
A gay rapper, to tell you the truth.
They probably don't. I know I haven't actually, yeah, but they probably have, but they just haven't admitted that they're gay. They probably don't say, yeah, I'm a rapper, I'm gay. They probably just keep it quiet because in a rap battle you're gonna get guns for being gay. It's the way it is, isn't it? It's a macho thing, a rap battle. So
come to think of it, shit. Macduff being unmanly, it's hardly surprising. I mean, I did kill his whole family.
I've acted quite uncannily. I've got myself to blame. If I'd thought this through more carefully, I'd still be in the game. If I hadn't murdered Banquo, Macduff wouldn't have fled. Then I wouldn't have done his wife and kids. Now I wouldn't be dead.
What do you think about gays in hip-hop?
To be honest, I haven't heard of any gays in hip-hop. Like, I think a lot of people would think that if you were gay, you couldn't do hip-hop. Purely because the majority of hip-hop, well, I say the majority, that's wrong. A lot of hip-hop is all about like the commercials, like bitches and bling, etc. But to be honest, if I heard someone was gay, I'd almost think it was cool. Like it'd be something different.
What do you think is the main obstacle for gay rappers to come out? Do you think it's the record label? Do you think it's the fans? What do you think is the main reason why they haven't come out?
To be honest, I think it could possibly be themselves, because no one has come out as a gay rapper. To be the first one to do that, I think that would take a great deal of courage. Like, I don't think the fans, like the real hip hop fans, would care. Like, to me, it's all about the music. If they can spit, I happily listen whether they're gay or straight. Like, it doesn't matter to me.
Since you're an artist, will you gladly collaborate with a gay rapper?
Yeah, if they were good. Yeah, of course I would.
So basically, from your point of view, it's all about the music. If the music is good, then everything is all blessed.
It's all about the music. That's why we do this. We love the music.
It's funny that so many people feel the same. The city I like to live in is quite deranged, but anytime that you start to feel safer, just remember what they told you in the papers.
What do you think about homophobia in hip-hop?
Traditionally, like, you've got some artists like DMX who are very kind of homophobic, and like it's uneasy to listen to sometimes, but as you say, it's part and parcel of what it is, a very macho culture, and I think some people find it hard to talk about. But I think artists who can talk about it in a positive way are doing a good thing, because it's not an easy subject to breach.
If your favorite artist comes out today and say they were gay, will you buy their records?
Yeah, that doesn't really mean anything to me.
Kano's my favourite artist, so you know.
So if he comes out and say he's gay, will you happily go and buy his record?
Yeah.
You just wouldn't think anything of it. It's not happy or anything. It's just kind of like
their reputation is already like imprinted in us. It might be a little bit different if someone just come on the scene and they're kind of the way they're trying to sell themselves is they're like one, because there's not many gay kind of artists. And if they try to sell themselves as that, I think they'd be a lot harder to accept as like hip-hop as a whole scene, to accept them, than someone who was already established and came out that they were gay.
Here's the reason why. These people are not losers, these people are survivors. Their endurance should inspire us. So while the winners and their toadies take the credit and the glory, let the survivors have a chance to tell the real story.
Perhaps I was addicted to the dark side, somewhere inside my childhood when this my heart died. And even though we both came from the same places, the money and the fame made us all change places. How could it be through the misery that came to pass? The hard times make a true friend afraid to ask.